A chance encounter in Istanbul. When I was living in Turkey, I had several interesting anecdotes. The first one happened when a Peruvian friend went to Istanbul and stayed in a hotel in the European side of the city. At that time, I was living on the Asian side, quite far from where she was staying. Once she settled in the hotel, she became friends with a couple of tourists. They were looking for a product to buy, and they told her that if she found it, she could buy it for them. Day she and I arranged to meet and take a walk around the tourist area on the Asian side. We visited several places, and she asked me where she could find the products her friends had recommended. I suggested that we go to a store that I knew. While we were in the store, suddenly her friends appeared there, even though they had never known about the place before. It was very fortunate and unexpected coincidence. It was truly a very interesting anecdote. Meeting my best friend. The second anecdote also took place in Istanbul. My best friend's name was Bart, and we hadn't seen each other for about 6 months because we were both very busy. One day, I was returning home by ferry when he suddenly called me to ask how he could buy tickets for Shakira's concert in Istanbul. I told him there was a website where he could buy them. As I was getting off the ferry and I was still talking to Bart, I heard his voice next to me. It turned out he was also getting off the ferry. We looked at each other in surprise, laughed and talked about our chance encounter. This is another that was also very interesting. With my Iranian friend, when I lived in the Turkish city of Antalya, I worked as a tour guide for a travel agency. I rode a motorcycle and went to the hotel to talk to tourists. Two Iranian girls worked at the same agency, but we didn't talk much. One day on my way to work on the motorcycle, I saw one of the girls waiting for a bus. Looking worried, I stopped and asked her where she was going. She told me she had missed her bus and didn't know what to do. I offered to take her to the airport. On the way to the airport, some kind of iguana was crossing the street, and several cars were waiting for it to pass. It was a funny experience, and from that moment on, we became very good friends.